Man, would you know, the watch they have is not the one I was looking for. There was a different watch with a blue face. It's a little bit lighter blue. It's a lighter blue face and it has yellow around it. The stuff I was looking for was a deep blue, beautiful watch. So we're there with my wife and we're kind of going back and forth. And the question is, well, you can just kind of you could get this watch. There's no guarantee that they will ever get the watch you're looking for in this outlet station. I think about it for a second. It's my thinking mode, people. Then I said, you know what? No. No. I gave the gentleman my name, my number, the exact model number I was looking for, and said, give me a call when you get that watch. What's the thought behind this? Well, the thought behind it is that I wanted a Burberry watch. Actually, I take that back. I didn't even want a Burberry watch. I wanted a specific watch that I saw that I fell in love with. So now the thought is that I don't need a Burberry watch. I wanted a Burberry watch, the specific watch. So with that in mind, I walked away. I said, you know what? I don't need that. If you get the one that I'm looking for, you tell me. So went back home, still looking on eBay, contacted one of the dealers, trying to get them to cut their price a little bit. They budged, but very little. Then actually one day, not one day, probably this is like last week now, um, I got one message. I got a message that kind of had me a little bumming. I know it's hard to believe, but sometimes I do get a little down. I don't stay there, but I was feeling a little down, and then I got a call, and it was from the guy at the watch station. He goes, Mike, we got your watch in. You can come and get it if you want. So I asked him a couple questions. One, are these watches refurbished? Two, do these things have any kind of defects on it? Sometimes they have cosmetic defects, no big deal, but I wanted to ask about it. He says, well, no, Mike, it actually doesn't. These are brand new watches. Wow. So with that in mind, brand new watch, the price is $20 more than what it would have been if it was refurbished. At the end of the day, it would have been a saving of 61% from the original price. Okay, so that's that. So I go and I grab the watch. I go down there without a watch on because I know I'm going to wear this one home. And then I get the watch. So the big thing I want to stress here is a couple of things. Four things. One is looking at is reaching out for help. Bounce stuff off people before you make your moves. Two is do a little bit of research. Do a little bit of research before you go forward. Three is don't settle. You want to make sure that you don't settle. You know what you want. Don't settle. And lastly is know what you want. When you know what you want, you have a greater percentage, a greater chance of getting it. Okay? So that's how you run the point. So that's my message for today. I'm signing out. Keep it going. I got my Move the Crowd t-shirt on. We'll see you next time.